All right, YouTube. If you're somebody watching on this on the VOD, we will be doing Vorkath today until we complete the task. I hope we get something good. This is a live stream, so kind of bear with me in terms of what will be happening. But let's get some music going. And we'll get right into. I need to hold up, guys. All right, sorry about that. Let's see here. Let's do a birdhouse run real fast. And then we can get right into doing Vorkath from this bank. So give me a moment and then we can get right into the Vorkath task. I'm also working on music right now. Got a lot of things going on. I'm lagging. But we are going to finish this Vorkath task. It's going to be a good time. Let's get right into it. After this birdhouse run, of course. But ain't got nothing. No nest. Sorry, I am a little bit sicko mode, but we working on it. Be out here. Hope everyone that is watching is having a good ass time. Super Bowl is just finishing. I think Kansas City is up by a few points, but I don't really give a shit about the Super Bowl. I haven't in many years. Just not a big sports fan, so I do not care who wins. But some of the stuff that I've been doing this week has been the Phantom Muspa. I actually got a few KC in that today, and was lucky enough to get the Venerator shard, which is why I have 5 mil just sitting in my bank. Been doing some plank making to get construction levels up, which it hasn't been cheap, but the construction levels that I'm getting will enable us to make so much more money. I'm very excited about that. I definitely have plans for the Phantom Muspa. I don't know how long it's going to take me to make the video I want to do, but it'll be fun. But now that we've completed the birdhouse run, let's go ahead and gear up for Vorkath. I actually don't have that many supplies because you use very similar supplies for the Phantom Muspa as you do the Vorkath task. So let me get on a world that has good ping. This looks good. So how I'm negating the construction right now. I mean to bump my microphone there. But how I'm negating construction right now is just using combat 44, 45. Okay, imagine that's like a pure or something. Oh crap, I forgot to change the bit rate. I always do that. Eventually I will get it right. But I'm using the Ring of Dueling. And that seems to work out pretty well. So yeah, we're gonna have to restock up on supplies here soon, but it should be good for the time being. And then what I do is I teleport to house, and then I can go to Waterbirth Island right here. I've added this teleport recently to my house. It's made a big deal. Oh, good point. I'm on Lunars. Let me go to 330. I'm sure there's an easy way to change your spellbook back to normal, but I don't know how to do that. So I just go to 330 and use the workless, and then I venerate at the workless house. But I won't have to do that. Like, I won't have to do it on 330 and lag all the time. Now I can just do that, crumple undead, and go to Nightmare of Ashish. Alright. And then get kicked out. Enter my home. Then I can go here. Yeah, we're into Vorkath. I've been having a lot of fun with the Phantom Lust, but though I gotta say, it feels a lot less punishing than Vorkath. Kills definitely take like a significant amount of time, but it just feels so less punishing. Like if you mess up, you don't like instantly die if you mess up. Unlike Vorkath. So we'll drink up here, and we're gonna do our first kill. Gonna make sure everything's going good. We should be A-okay to start this fight. Now, it has been a little bit since I've fought Vorkath, but I should be pretty consistent, even now. Oh yeah, there's a new strategy I've been doing. So my strategy for that phase has been slightly changed over my like 100 kills that I've done. I used to do a lot of my kills without even attacking at all, and I definitely recommend starting with that. Like if you're just getting your first few KC, like definitely just like don't worry about trying to be like whoops walking. You should get very comfortable with that phase first before you even attempt to do any like type of attacks in that phase, because it can be quite cumbersome to be completely honest. Like even I like fuck up sometimes. I probably can pray during. Should get a range level out of this too. Actually, the spot's a bit early there. All is fine. But essentially, when you're doing the acid phase, like you just like click back, and then like ultimately you attack and then walk back. See how I'm doing that there, and then you can also get fancy with it and turn off protect from range. But like, I don't know. It's like a lot of extra work for little to no reason. And then I have to drink Venom here. My kill took so long. But essentially you want to maximize your ticks when during the non-special phases. And then when during the phase, like during the acid phase specifically, you want to try to maximize the amount of hits that you can do during that phase. And come on, this has been a long kill, honestly. Jesus. Turn off pray out, and then pick up everything, and then we'll get back into it. So we got 80 KC to go. Which will be fine. It's gonna be a long stream, but it will be a good one. Damn. We get about 2 kills per trip. So, and I should get like about 12 kills per hour. So it's gonna be a long one, but it's gonna be fun to complete the task. Also put our account in a very good spot. We're doing good here. That in the wrong order. I should have ate then attacked. Close enough. Oops. Vorkath is easy mode. Excuse me. And mute rather than leaning away. I just have like this lingering cough that I haven't been able to get away from. It's like it just constantly wants me to cough. If I could get lucky, I can do 3 kills in a trip, but I just feel really comfortable doing 2, so that's what I've been doing. I think once I get 99 range, it will be significantly better, which isn't going to be, like, it sounds very far away because I'm at like 86 or something, but it's really not going to be that far away. How are you still alive, dude? Thank you. But adamant ore, we'll take it. And then look, you go Barracks Enclave. 135 kills, dude. That's like 1 Slayer task worth of stuff. Go ahead and drink from the pool. I'm at a low number of ruby bolts, that's for sure. We'll have to get on that. But I just deposit everything. We're back into it, just like that. After this trip, I may go ahead and get more bolts and manta ray. And hopefully that will be the last time I have to do that. It's possible that I'll have to buy more from the GE, but we'll figure out as we go. Drink. Poke Vorkath. Turn off run. Lost a tick there. I hope they didn't lose an attack. My preferred tile is this one. Not that that really matters, but that is the truth. So I missed an attack there because I walked out. And I'm very particular on this phase just because I don't want to like be loosey-goosey on it. Because that's like an insta-death. Like you get instantly die on that phase. And I have multiple times, so I try to avoid that at all costs. But yeah, we're gonna be doing Vorkath for a long time because these kills take significantly longer than they should. make any upgrades. Here we are. Jesus. Oh, good shit. Not wasting any time. Let's not waste any time, he says. Fucking smacked. Getting smacked. I hate when I spec in this phase because he takes 50% less damage. Feels like a scam, dude. I'm being scammed. Come on, buy Vorkath. This boss is so much more chill than um, the Phantom Muscle. Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit! What the fuck? I don't know what just happened there. But now I'm casting Trouble on the Dead spell on fucking Vorkath. We're gonna act like that didn't happen. Come on. Loop half of a key. That's what you're gonna give me. So I'm actually feeling pretty good about where my bulk is. I could do at least another trip. So might as well. You know? There's an out too. Before I have to buy anything. This should be a little bit more efficient, maybe? I don't know. I want to make sure that levels are alright. The music may have been a little bit loud there. I hope it wasn't too terribly loud. Anyway, moving forward. Alright. Time to teleport the house. Alright. So close. The 84 ranged. Alright. Blink. The wink. Wink. I'm so happy these kills have gone relatively smooth. Besides that one hiccup last kill. But I've been playing like pretty perfectly, I would say, overall. There's not much else that I would change. Took that health that they gained right back. Okay, that works. I mean, fuck it. This is gonna be one of my faster kills for sure. 84 range. Let's go. Also helps to make these kills a little bit faster. Pretty chill. That felt really, really good. Manta rays. Fucking almost 50 of them? Jesus. Get this shit. Holy fuck, dude. We're doing 3 kills this trip. You can't stop me. I'm feeling really good about my supplies. These kills have been going down smooth as butter. Magic dolls. Let's go. We're gonna have to. It'll be fine. Blue D'hide I do not really care about, but I mean, if we could, like, I would like it. Luckily, Vorkath is instanced, so you don't have to worry about drops necessarily. I just pick them up because sometimes I die. And if I die in this instance, then so do the items, which is less ideal. We are grinding. It's funny how like this boss, like I'm so much more calculated on than the Phantom Muspa. I feel like the Muspa is an easier boss, even though like I think I can get more kills per hour from this boss. Oh, well, from Vorkath, almost definitely. But I've noticed that other people were able to get significantly more kills per hour doing the Phantom Muspa, and that doesn't really make any sense to me. Like I can't relate essentially. I was a bit late there. Could have fucked that up. Luckily, I did not. But like, I don't know. I just feel like the Phantom Muspa. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm doing the melee phase wrong. Even with range only, I just feel like I cannot hit during the range phase at all, which is weird. Or during the melee phase. I don't know why I keep saying range. During the melee phase, I feel like I cannot hit at all, which is a problem. Oops. Jesus. God damn you. We gotta get out of here fast. Oh shit. Were people? Has anybody said anything? Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Well, welcome to the stream. Not bad. I was deep in grinding a kill right there. I did 3 kills that run. Typically, I only do 2. Let's go. All right. Oh, dude, we can do so many more kills. We're good. We're solid. We're coasting. Gosh. Why am I outside? Whoops. Get to running. All right. We in there. Let's kill some Vorkath. Got 74 more kills to go. We're gonna do it. I love starting acid phase. My preferred phase to start off with. If we can continue to do 3-kill trips, we will be sitting very pretty. I know in the past I have been able to do like 3-kill trips pretty consistently. We will just have to see if we can make that like a consistent thing that we can continue to do. It really just depends on the amount of fuck ups we have, I feel. As long as we have none, we should be a-okay. As long as the dragon doesn't want to continuously kill us over and over again, or use the magic attack. That fucking hurts a lot. And there's nothing that we can do about it. Shit. Had to do some on the fly thinking there. Also had no idea where that fireball was gonna land, so that was a little bit scary. I would like to be able to finish this kill before anti-venom runs out, but it's not looking likely. Come on. Did we do it? We did it. Okay. Nice. We did it. Oh my gosh, dude. We barely used any supplies for that kill. Snapdragon seed. Let's fucking go, dude. That's huge. I'll gladly take a Snapdragon seed. I didn't repot. This could be disastrous. It's not, though. It's not going to be. Nice. Let's fucking go. That was shitty. Luckily, I will have enough bolts to finish the next skill even if I run out of rubies. Okay, that was a bit sketch. I shouldn't eat before attacking then. It's just a bad idea. Can literally kill you, so. I forget what the special of the diamond does. Is it does more damage the less HP they have or something like that? These are just some monstrous hits, man, that I'm... Come on. Come on. Okay, for fast here, we should be fine. We can definitely do a third. I'm confident. We're gonna have to do some prayer saving techniques during the acid phase, but that's fine. I'm confident I can control that. This just saves us some prayer, gives us the accuracy that we need, but now we don't have to worry about getting cooked. Shit. I'm honestly like even a little early on the prey. I could probably slow that down even just a tad. Damn it. Ah. This has been probably one of the slower kills of the night, which is not good for us. We are just gonna be just scraping by on this kill. But we should be fine. Like, we should be able to get the kill. That was close. Oh, let's go. Ratharoons, my favorite. How do you know? Oh my gosh, dude. We are killing me. We're gonna have to stop with the GE though. Oh, just sell a few things. And then we can get back into it. It'll be relatively easy. GE. I have too many. Okay, and okay, let me. Snapdragon, you're staying in there forever. You are not being sold. I really don't even need to sell anything yet. Yeah, I'll just hold off on selling. I'll just buy stuff. How many manta rays do we have? 50. So we'll buy 200 manta rays. Probably 500. Why not? And then 3 volts E. Can we get like 500? Because like I'm thinking about like the other bosses that I'm doing. It's also important that I get like, because I'm also farming Phantom Muspa and I use this stuff at the Phantom Muspa, so kind of important that I get this stuff. And luckily for us, it doesn't cost us extra, and we're not going in the wilderness, so we can just hold on to everything. In terms of potions, like we should be fine for the time being, because we'll just recant them to 4-dose potions. I should probably get some more prayer potions just to be safe. I mean, yeah, we should be fine. We'll be fine for the time being. I do need to get up and stretch though, because my back is fucking killing me. I don't know why. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to stretch. My back is in pain for some reason. I don't know why. But I just rolled on the floor for a few minutes there. Seemed to make everything better. I'm gonna try to sit in a better posture. No, don't waste my bolts on fucking rock crabs, please. I don't think I sit in bad posture either. I just like always feel like I could improve. But if it continues, I'm probably just gonna have to end, unfortunately. But I'm feeling good now, so we'll see what happens. We'll play it by ear. Unfortunately. But here we go. Back at it. Okay. Shit. What am I doing? What am I doing? That was a big hit. That was a big hit. What am I doing? Oh, damn, dude. What do I do to have to get on Vorkath's good side so he never uses another magic attack again? I'm just asking for a friend. Just asking for a friend. Where the hose at? All right. That was kind of uncalled for. Shit, man. Why you doing that? I don't know why my back is hurting all of a sudden. That was close. This will be a 2-kill trip at best. Unless my next kill is like super good. Vorkath Till. Let's go. And a Torstol Seed, which isn't as good as the Snapdragon, but I will gladly take another Vorkath's head. Dude, this is my 4th Vorkath head. Bruh, I'm getting them. I'm getting them, Mason. But look at this. This is insane. Where is he at? 5 in 144. They're 1 in 50. Oh, it's insane. That luck. I'm getting them, Mason. Don't you worry. This is like one of my favorite bosses to do. I even tried out the new boss called the Phantom Muspa. That was a fun one too, honestly. Yeah, these are bolts. Yeah. They are enchanted diamond bolts. So I got diamond enchanted dragon bolts in my inventory right now, and I'm currently using ruby dragon enchanted bolts. Very long-winded. But yes, they are bolts. Because I'm using a crossbow, because I'm fighting something that is a dragon. I'm fighting a dragon, essentially. Although I guess like I would also use a shield at the Phantom Muspa. So, and that's a Muspa, not a dragon. Of the Phantom variety. Ah. Where'd the music go? Who turned it off? There it is. They just had like a extended dead period there. That's interesting. Ah. That was really dumb of me. Luckily, he's almost dead, so it doesn't matter. That animation was scuffed. Come on, let's go. Amazing. They're only gonna be able to do 2 kills from this, which is fine. And we will go to the Ferris Enclave. Only 69 more to go. All right. Then we go to the house. We enter Waterbirth Island. So after I'm done with this task, I'm gonna have over 200 KC. That's insane. That's so much KC. But I mean, that's not like at a crazy amount because people have literally like 1,500 or 15,000. But like, you know, 200 is like a lot for any boss for me. That'd be like the most I've ever done. Kind of cleaning up my monitor there. All right, let's get this shit. We'll get there. Drink. 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 Let us go. Oh shit, dude, what the fuck? God damn. Vorkath, you don't have to do me like that, man. We could be friends. Just never use that magic attack again and we'll be good, man. Can't wait till I'm doing this at like max efficiency. Or like I don't even pick up the blue dragon hide anymore. I just need to not do that. Shit. That hurted. This kill was fast as fuck. Come on. Nice. More magic logs, dude. I will take all the magic logs because it saves me from buying them. Same with the tips. I'm saving the tips. Just the tips, though. Let's get this shit. Will I be able to do another 3-kill trip? Let's find out. I would love to be able to do that. Nice. Acid phase first time. Walk into the acid because I'm a professional. Turn off that. Yeah. I shouldn't be getting hit by any range attack. But when I turn off the protect from range, I forgot. I always kind of, I'm in the pattern of not having to turn it back on. So I just have to get that into muscle memory now that I'm doing acid phase pretty consistently. But just save a ridiculous amount of prayer, and the less supplies we use here, the better. I like when this is completely open. There has to be a way to attack more times than that, than like 4 or 5. I think this is too many. Yeah, because it's, I should reframe the, I think you just need 4 steps, or maybe even 3, or to be safe. Can you get an extra attack in though? I'm not sure. And that's what really matters. Yeah, this is a 2-kill trip. I'm just getting pelted by these magic shots. Please, Vorkath. Thank you. Wrath Rune, my favorites. Oh, not drop. Let's go back to the Ferox Enclave. Almost at 150 KC. That's pretty big. All right. Oh shit. We are getting there. Let's get like a lot of teleports to the house. Oh, too soon. Way too soon. Then we teleport inside. And then we on water birth, then Relica. Then we go to do the old Vork. We don't have much skills left now. I mean, it is 67. That is a good amount, but we should be doing A-okay. It's not even 12 o'clock yet. Let's get it. Excuse me. Jesus. Bruh. This guy just did not want me to attack. That shit's unfair, Vorky. You know that? $93. That was a massive hit. A massive hit. I wish I had like a God Sword or something to lower this guy's defense. Excuse me. My bad. I did not mean to. And the reason why I say that is because, like, I would like to not ever hit a 0. That would feel really good. Also, like, having a Dragon Hunter crossbow would be nice. But, like, they're super expensive. They were at 60 mil. I don't know what, where they're at now. But I imagine somewhere in that range. If they're like any less, it makes like no sense in my head. It should be like 10 bonds. Because it can make you like 10 bonds in a week. Come on. Be nice to me. Thank you. Watermelon seeds. That's actually kind of big. I appreciate watermelon seeds. Thank you. Get this rocking. Jesus. Okay, if we don't get lucky here, we could be a little bit fucked. And that's fine. I'm used to getting fucked, but I'd rather not be. $45, dude. Double max hit back to back. Okay. All right. I like what I'm seeing. What? Okay. That's fine. I don't know why I just died. That seemed a bit ridiculous to me. Just saying. A bit ridiculous. A little crazy. Out of 153? Damn. They're doing to a hard mode. Bit much for me. Oh, make sure that we have plenty. Let's go back. Get my stuff. Can't believe I just died there. That's upsetting. Whoops, I meant to collect my stuff, please. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back home. I'll just rub there because we need a bank. But before we get a bank, we need to equip everything. Everything else is good because we're just gonna deposit everything. And then after this trip, or after 2 trips, we're gonna have to go to the we're gonna have to do some decanting, which is fine. I like using potions on other potions. It's so fun. It's the most fun thing to do. Let us go. $45. Gotta save them ticks. Shit. Look at that, dude. I like the way that it looks when you do that, just the whoops walk. So nice. So cool to see, too. It feels so good to perform. That sucks, dude. I hate how much damage that does. It's so much. And it makes me feel bad. I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh, dude. Good for them. Intricate pouch. Oh, they just started doing Guardians. Man, I'm such an idiot. That shouldn't have happened. And the good thing is, though, is it is possible that we can still get a 2-kill trip. We can at least do one more from the supplies that we have. But man, that feels terrible. I should like not be dying at all. If I die, it is 100% my fault, and it doesn't feel good. I can tell you that. But we have the supplies to easily do potentially even 2 trips, definitely 1. It kind of depends on how well we kind of pop off in the first one, if we will attempt a second one. But man, that's annoying, because that should not be happening. I'm better than that. I think I hit a spec back to back there. Or not. Just another high hit. I do like how you can kill Vorkath with only one hand. That feels good. Also, we'll be able to do 2 kills this trip, which feels good, as long as I don't get fucked over, which is definitely within the realms of the possibility. Because Vorkath has been hating, man. He's been hating on me recently. He's bruh. Thank you for hitting a 0. Dude, you've done magic attack 4 times in a row. Stop being like that. Thank you. So we definitely have enough supplies. Oh my gosh, dude, so much dragon hide. It's just more the fact, like, I don't know if we're gonna have enough food. I mean, I'm gonna go for it and just say fuck it. We ball. I mean, we can always teleport out. I too like wasting time. Book saving prayer. So much more extra work, and we don't need to do that. Is the limiting factor is food, because Vorkath likes to use his magic attack and hit 30s, which is not cool, but he just doesn't understand that. All right, dragon bolts, diamond dragon bolts E, take it away. Take it away. It's saying it's low at 3 minutes left. What the hell? What are you talking about? That shit ain't low. This is what every kill could look like. No food used. But Vorkath be hating. For real. So we're gonna go to the Ferrex Enclave. Alright. Hells yeah. Let's drink this shit. I'm already here. Waterbirth Island portal. Swap over. Why is this in red? Like, bro, you have literally a whole minute left. Why are you getting? Why you being like that? Okay. There we go. We gonna fuck him up. Let's go. Again, they have red text when it's fucking 4 minutes in, bro. 4:30. Holy shit. I'm feeling a 3-kill trip this time. I don't know about y'all, but it feels pretty good. To have only eaten one manta ray this whole kill. Could be real, dude. I'll just take the Snapdragon seed. Like how am I? What happened last kill? Like why did I not take any damage there? I need more kills like that when I take no damage. Hey yo, what's up, Gunk? Mr. Gunk. Shit. What the fuck? I don't know what just happened there. Got smacked. Bro, we may be able to get 3 fucking kills this time. Or maybe even 4. Because I mean, I'm doing so well right now. Maybe not 4, but definitely 3. Which will be my... That was odd, dude. I misclicked. And then I misclicked. How did I... Dude, I misclicked. What the fuck, dude? That's so disappointing. I was talking all this smack. And here I am getting smacked down by Vorkath himself. Well, it's always going to be Vorkath himself, but gotta make sure the Slayer staff has the... Luckily for us, I picked up the most important thing that they dropped, so the summon Nappy Dragon Seed. I am gonna miss excuse me, I am gonna miss out on that other superior bone. But we can definitely do one more before I have to leave and restock. Like, I have enough supplies to do 4 kills, I believe. I would believe so. It just kind of depends on how RNG, like how that works. If I get smacked like a million times by the magic attack like this, then I'm forced to eat. But at this current moment, I'm not. Damn. I'd like to go. Shit, dude. See, this is what I'm saying. When it just throws magic attacks at me and I'm getting hit for 30s, like, there's nothing I can really do about that. Got the change of bolts. Forgot to change the bolts. Let's go! Manta Ray and Dragon Bolt. Money! I kind of want to do another one, but I'm not going to. Money. Let's go. How to decant. Use. That should be all 4 doses. And then you do Venoms. You do Venom. Damn, we're actually gonna have to do 2 inventories worth of. And then use. There we go. And then since we're here, might as well do prayer potions as well. There we go. 20 and 2010. Seems good to me. And then we'll just do the different days since we have so many. We don't really necessarily need to worry about it. Here we are. What the hell? What did I do wrong? Oh, just reset. Why is it not just... Okay. I'm no UI expert, but it should not be reset, okay? It should not be reset. Just make it fucking whatever the reset option resets to. But you know, I'm no expert, so I'm not gonna hold anybody accountable for that, but seems like a weird design choice. Anyway, moving forward. Because what really matters is completing this Vorkath task. Holy fuck. In the final stretch. Tap it again. And come on. Just die already, please. Bruh. What the fuck? Why am I throwing? I'm gonna go back to the bank after that experience. No I'm not. No I'm not. Yes I am. Yes I am. Because I need to eat up to heal, and I don't like if I eat up then I'm gonna lose out on a lot of food. For like no reason. That was like 100% my fault and could have been avoided 100%. We want to limit those experiences as much as possible. Take that. Iron Man sucked, dude. Like the worst thing RuneScape has ever done. Report it. About AI tomorrow. I thought you said it was about machine learning. Which is like similar but like different at the same time. Like, let's put it, it's funny. Because machine learning is AI, right? But machine learning sounds so much better than AI. It sounds so much less like Web3 crypto bro. Even though it's essentially, it literally is the same thing. I don't think there would necessarily be a difference. Bro, I hope the Already Night gave you consent before you started doing it. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, AI, it's weird though that like two synonyms for the same thing, one has a negative connotation and the other doesn't. Because like they're literally the same thing. Dude, I'm getting all the manta ray drops. It can't stop you. Well, you are like a crypto bro Web3 enthusiast, so I'm not surprised. I think right now, anytime you like mention AI, like the automatic like thing that pops into people's head is ChatGPT, just because of mainstreamness. You know. And like, no hate against ChatGPT. I love using ChatGPT. Can't even say it right. I don't think I said it right. What'd you say now? Oh. I held your comment for review. Because you typed in the word bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn off that filter. You can't buy Dink Doink anymore. It's no longer a coin. Come on, don't you know that? It's all about Zoo Token now. The comment that said mine's academic, not bullshit, which is true. I just find it funny how like I find it very funny that like artificial intelligence has like a negative connotation and machine learning doesn't, because like they're the same thing and you can't have one without the other. And like machine learning sounds more academic than AI anyway, because of the fact that ChatGPT has become mainstream. But if you're gonna buy crypto, I mean, you might as well buy a Dink Doink or Zoo Token. I don't see why you would want to buy any other one. All the other ones are scams. Come on. Come on. Thank you for turning off my prayer. Thank you for the chaos, guy. It should be able to do just fine here. I just gotta hope I don't run out of prey. I have plenty of food. It's just the prey that I'm worried about. Bro, what the fuck? It's some bullshit. I got slapped. I'm gonna have to conserve prayer in the next acid phase. Diesel. Come on. Stop. Bro, stop. For real. Vorkath, don't do this to me. You don't have to be this rude. Bruh. I didn't miss anything important. But bruh, come on. You couldn't have done any other attack at the end there. You just had to kill me. At least I got the kill. It would have really sucked to not have gotten that kill. What am I doing? All right. I'm done with Vorkath. I've done 22 KC at least. Let's see where we're at. I'm gonna have to change the title of this, but let's get everything out. I'm saving the dragon bones for myself. I think these came from Mospa. All these kinds of. How did this get all fucked up? Anyway, look at that cold. Okay, cold. Onyx bolts. Doors. $14 mil in my Vorkath tab. Damn, dude. But I want to do some more Phantom Muspa. Muspa's been real fun. I need a high out. I hope I bought extra. But I'm tired, so I'm going to bed. I've only been live for uh, 2 hours 20 minutes, but I am done. What are we at? Obviously not all of this was made in this live stream. I probably made, I mean, there's 1 mil right there. Plus all the dehyde. Like, it has to be a substantial amount. I just find, like, Muspa more fun. I don't know why. It also pays more. It's so, like, Muspa is such a better boss, in my opinion. Mainly because, whoops. I just have to fucking hide there. But where are we at? Like, there's 1 mil in hides. Plus 1 mil. Then, yeah. So we got like 2 mil right here in my inventory. And I tan these, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna wait. I'm probably gonna go. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, but I got a lot of free time tomorrow, so I'll probably do some learning and AFK construction. Cool fact about me is I got mahogany, 4K mahogany planks, all from Kingdom. Kingdom will passively get me that 99. 100K in essence alone. 2.2 mil in loot. Plus the Veterinator shard. It's just been a good day. And it's been a long day of playing. think I'm going to head off. I'm gonna have the title to slaying Vorkath. Yeah, but I can do that after the live stream ends. Anyway, thank you everyone for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Did I collect my items? I did collect. Thank you for stopping by.